This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. Since it is opening night, and most people haven't seen this movie yet, I'll be giving you a major spoiler warning, because this film is incredible, insane, has a lot of good twists, and I don't want it to be ruined. So if you haven't watched this movie yet, and since literally, unless you've watched it in the last, like, 18 to 19 hours. It's like nearly 7 o'clock when I'm recording this. So if you haven't watched it in that time, or we're at the premiere, then you haven't seen this yet, so please don't watch this yet. But yeah, as I said, this movie, it was incredible. They did such a great job with this. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman were amazing, and it was just honestly all insane. The comedy in this is top tier. I was laughing through most of it. And honestly, I can't wait to rewatch this tomorrow because I already have tickets to see it again. I was hoping this was going to be great and that I was going to have to suffer through a bad movie again. And I am so glad that my just small fears with how bad things have been that I've seen this year were disproven by this incredible film. As I said, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are incredible in this. They play off of each other perfectly. They are genuinely the best parts of it. And just looking at how they did everything, it was truly just one of the best things that Marvel has ever done. This is a great tribute to the Fox X-Men universe. Not only that, to all Fox franchises. And one of the nicest parts is at the entire end of the movie, they have this really nice tribute to all the Fox films, everything done under them, from Elektra to Daredevil to the Fantastic Four films and all the X-Men films. And it was honestly just, it was amazing. I haven't even watched all the Fox movies. I haven't seen any of the Blade ones or Elektra, and I haven't seen the Fantastic Four ones in forever. And one of the best jokes in this entire movie is based on the fact that Chris Evans played the Human Torch in the original Fantastic Four movies, and it has this entire thing where Deadpool thinks that he's Captain America, and he's like, "Oh my God, he's gonna say it! He's gonna say it, Avengers!" And then he yells, "Flame on!" It was genuinely hilarious. And just talking about the Human Torch, continuing on the end credit scene, the true credit scene, not the tribute to the Fox X-Men movies, but it reveals everything that he said and that Deadpool wasn't lying. Everyone, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine was knocked unconscious, and he would have this absolute rant about how he'd rather be killed by Cassandra, and he doesn't want her to be doing anything, and he wants to just like burn her alive and pee in her grave. It was genuinely hilarious. One of, if not the best post credit scenes that Marvel has ever done. Definitely the funniest. And it was just hilarious to see Chris Evans in this. You're thinking, everyone's thinking he's Captain America, and he's some version of Captain America's banished here, but no. He was Human Torch. It was honestly completely unexpected in the moment. Because I think, Deadpool's helping build up this moment where he's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's Captain America. And everyone else is thinking that. So I just love that twist. We have all these other this great stuff. There's the all the different versions of Deadpool. They were honestly amazing. Like Lady Deadpool, that was fun. It was more of just a teaser thing. The best part of the Deadpools were the Ryan Reynolds, just Deadpool in a guy in a suit who doesn't have his invulnerability. That was honestly a really great joke. Going through some of the other stuff, there's also that amazing set of cameos of different Wolverines. The two best of them was really easy to determine. The best one had to be Henry Cavill playing uh, Wolverine. That was honestly great, and he's like, "We'll treat you better than the guys down the street did." I loved that joke. It was honestly hilarious. Oh, and there's also a Stan Lee cameo in this, surprisingly enough, in the end credit scene. It looks like that there was a deleted Stan Lee cameo from the first Deadpool movie that made it in, and honestly, that was just a great thing to have a completely unexpected new scene with Stan Lee. That was just really nice, and just going through the rest of the film, there's just so many amazing moments and amazing things that they did. I just genuinely can't believe how exciting this was. Looking at just some of the other things that this has done extremely well. The cameo characters in this were great. I think the best of the full-on, cameo characters that had a significant role was X-23 Laura from Logan. Not sure if it's the exact version from Logan or just a similar version, but that was really cool. There was also Blade, Elektra, and Gambit played by Channing Tatum. Great joke in that where he has the Gambit accent, but he's like, "Who's your coach? Your dialect coach? Was it a minion? Because I can't understand anything you're saying." That joke was done really well. This movie, it was just genuinely hilarious. They did such a great job. There's also a small cameo from the Hulk, and that was from a recreation of the first fight between the Hulk and Wolverine, and honestly, it was just really cool. It was just completely insane to be watching this. I think that it was just so much fun. The villains of this were really amazing. There was Cassandra Nova and I can't think of his name. It was like Agent Paradox. There we go. He was really great in it. I love just his speech at the end where he's like, "These great heroic friends of mine sacrificed themselves for this world, and I'm not behind any of this." And obviously, the joke was going to be both the Deadpool and Wolverine would come out, and that was really well done. I think that ultimately having most of it set in the void, I can't think of what its name was, the TVA's like trash dump was really interesting. And it seems that's more being used now as a prison and not as the place where they just dump everything they don't like. And honestly, it was just so crazy. I think one of the best little jokes was another one of the best jokes is the Magneto one where like, seriously, that's where you draw the line with the money. We have all these amazing actors and everything, and you just can't get Ian McKellen here to show up. That was just a lot of fun there, and just going through really everything. I think that it was just so much fun and craziness and insanity where we get to see just how insane things can get. I think everyone in this was just truly great. The story was so much fun. It did feel like a great continuation off of the Deadpool franchise, and I also really like how they explain everything with Wolverine essentially being the focus of that entire X-Men universe, and saying that in certain universes there's a key person, and once they die, that universe is slowly destroyed. And honestly, I did feel like that really when Hugh Jackman left with Logan, besides really the Deadpool films, I didn't really feel like anything worthy was left. Obviously, it was being a really meta thing, and it was a lot of fun. Wait, another great joke in this was just the moment that Deadpool goes and gives into wanting to join the Marvel Universe. He's like, "Sorry, Fox, but I'm joining Disney." When I was going to Disneyland. Oh, it was so great. There's just so much fun stuff about this movie. I genuinely don't think I'm gonna get all of this because it truly is a just complete insane mess. I nearly forgot the opening scene, which is great, where he goes and digs up Wolverine's body. That was another just genuinely hilarious moment. Obviously, a joke on how they're bringing Wolverine out of the grave, and he's like, "How are they gonna not mess with Logan?" And he's like, "That's the thing, we are gonna mess with it." Honestly, I love that. The entire opening sequence was near perfect. One thing that does need to be, I wish was changed, was they went back to how the first two Deadpool movies had just a bunch of jokes about everything, all the people in the movie having different, joke names about it. I'm sure some person will do an edit of that, but that's just one thing I really wish they turned around. There was also I can't think of who said it, but there was a person who insulted Canada and saying that the only good thing out of it, it was one of the TV agents, was saying that the only thing that's good out of Canada was Wolverine, and then we get a great joke in reference to what happened with Will Smith slapping and the entire thing where he's like, get my country's name out of your mouth and my sword. Honestly, it was just incredible. This movie has so many great jokes. It's so well done. Everything was just so much insanity and fun. It was genuinely one of the best things Marvel's ever done. As I said, it was so funny. The story is amazing, and there's just so many different X-Men characters. We have characters from projects that no longer exist, or were either canceled, like Gambit, or stuff that we haven't seen in forever, like the original Juggernaut from the X3 movie. And just going through everything, it just felt like they genuinely had mm, such a fun time making this movie, figuring out who the most fun characters to show up would be. And only thing I could really wish is, again, that they redid that opening title sequence, and also if they could have got Professor X and Magneto to at least have cameos in this. Obviously, not counting all the scenes in the tribute at the end, but to just genuinely have scenes in this. That would be really cool. Also, I don't know if it was a mistake they made, but at my theater, they accidentally put up that this movie was PG-13 and was not rated R. I was really confused. I was like, did they release a PG-13 cut of this movie? But after I saw the bloodbath of the opening scene and the like 30 F-bombs they dropped in this, I was super glad that it was just some really, really weird mistake. I don't know why it was on there, and I didn't make things up because I was out with a friend and we're like, why does this say it's PG-13? I knew that at the specific theater I was seeing it at that they showed Despicable Me before this one. And that exact theater was like, wait, did they put the wrong movie in? I'm like, wait a second, Despicable Me is like PG. There's no way that movie was PG-13. So I'm like, did they like insert the wrong movie? And when I started watching, I'm like, and I see the Marvel logo. Oh, that's another thing. It only had one like Deadpool reference in there. I'm a little disappointed by that because I expected to have some like weird love tribute to the character of Wolverine or of Deadpool or both, or just the Fox X-Men movies as a whole. But honestly, it was it was just honestly so much fun, complete and utter insanity, and everything in this was amazing. You have some fun cameos like characters from Loki. You get Goliath in there from Loki. Even a fun reference to the episode where that was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Goliath from episode 5 of season 1 of Loki. It is honestly, it was just incredibly well done. Every joke in this, I think it landed well. Just to what I could think of, no joke landed poorly. The entire cast was amazing, and just thinking of just some other stuff. The one thing I did notice they cut from the movie was the line where Wolverine's like, "It's hard to eat with your mask on." I mean, that joke was honestly it was kind of tiring because it was in almost every trailer for the movie, so I'm kind of glad they took it out. Although it's really weird that that was basically in every trailer and they cut it from the movie. Maybe they just was not doing well. But honestly, just looking through everything, everyone in this movie was truly incredible. Everything was so much fun. And I've been repeating myself a bunch. And since I can't think of anything that I am genuinely missing, I think I'm gonna start finishing this up. But and I'd say thank you, Ryan Reynolds, for creating this incredible film alongside Sean Levy, who directed it, Hugh Jackman, who also starred in it, and all these different people that made it. It was such a fun movie, so crazy and really insane for everything that happened. This definitely helped turn around, and well, yeah, there's also all the jokes they had at Disney's expense, especially saying that stuff that a lot of people have been saying that the multiverse stuff hasn't been working, and Marvel's been at a low point, and Deadpool's probably the perfect way to go through it to say that, yeah, we recognize you've been having some issues recently, but we're still trying to do better and have a great franchise. They have one of Deadpool's is like, yeah, I've been loving everything since Endgame. Everyone's like, seriously? But yeah, as I said, this was genuinely amazing. They did such a great job, and I really loved it overall. I want to know what you think, though. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.